So I was driving, and it was kind of funny because wait a second, I was driving. That's a different story. I'm not gonna tell you that story. I'm gonna tell you a different story. Um, I was I went to the store the other day, and it was like a dollar store, and I was right by this other place. I'm driving there right now. I'm just gonna get a shot of it. It's this place. That's a Christian bookstore. Um, the people work there are right. It's kind of a fake Christian bookstore, and the people there are kind of like Christianese. Like they really don't know the Bible, but um, they have good hearts. You know what I mean? But I really can't. I don't really have anything against them, but they're not nice. That's the truth. But anyway, I've met a few of them, and I shouldn't put that there. I should put them in my pocket. I met a few of them now, and I used to go to that store all the time, and they used to tell me why I shouldn't go to any other Christian bookstores because they're owned by big corporations and blah blah blah. But this is what happens is I go over there. I start talking to this one girl. I can't remember her name, and she's telling a sob story as far as her dad and how her dad had just died a couple months ago and insurance wasn't paying out the money, and how her and her mom were moving into a smaller apartment, and just really sad stuff. I mean, it was just really breaking my heart. I was just thinking, man, it's just like, what on earth did I do here, to help these people out? And I mean, it was just so sad. And at that time, that was like, I don't know, 9 or 10 months ago, 11 months ago, or something like that. Like almost a year ago. And, so she's still so motivated. She was doing college on her phone. And she didn't have, like, a good smartphone, like, with a big screen on it and all that stuff like that. She had one of those little crapper phones where you had to use the little keypad to do stuff. And, so she told me how she was still getting A's and stuff like that. It was online college, and I was just like, wow, that's pretty impressive. So we ended up talking for about 3 or 4 hours. And I get out of there, and I said, you know what, let's just be friends on Facebook. And she's like, okay, cool, here's my information. She says, what's your email? I gave it to her. She says, okay, cool. I just sent you the friend request. I was like, awesome. So I get home. I see the friend request and everything. And it's so funny because remember, this is a place I go to all the time. And this girl, she's online, and I get on the checkbox, and I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, oh, my mom and I are moving right now. I was like, do you still want me to help you move? Because they couldn't afford to get anyone to help them move. It's like, do you still want me to help you ladies move? If you want, I could be over there in just a few minutes. Before I know it, we're unfriended, and she blocks me. It's like, okay. So I never thought anything of it. I just thought, girls who call themselves Christians are usually pretty weird. They do a lot of that stuff anyway. Usually with the fake Christianese people, they usually say, I got a vision of the Lord gave me a feeling in my heart, or weird things like that. You get that all the time. It's like, well, the Lord gave me, I have weird feelings about that guy. The Lord gave me, and blah, 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 or whatever about him. And it's so funny because it's just paranoia and everything. So it's just like, oh, okay, it's a good thing that happened before I started helping her. As you all know, there's a girl I helped, I don't know, but you're my friends. That girl, Brittany, I helped her, and because I was looking for nothing back, I'm in a whole heap world of trouble right now, just for not wanting anything back, and just doing it for someone just to be, a good Christian, so that's why I'm learning, don't help girls, like, everyone, I help 20 guys, no problem. I help one girl out of the 20 people. I'm going to have trouble with that one person, that girl. It's weird. I don't know what it is with women. You just can't, So anyway, that happens. And I just laugh at this. I'm thinking, dude, I go there all the time. What are you going to do next time I go in there? I'm behind, and I walk in, and she's working. She's the only one who'd be working there. She looks at me, and what's she going to do? I look at me, and while she goes through the stuff, be like, I mean, what's she going to do? So anyway, I just thought, I'm not going there anymore. You know, I can't give this place my business anymore. They're all weirdos. So anyway, back to the store as far as yesterday, or not yesterday, 3 or 4 days ago at the dollar store place. I'm in line, and I see her walking through the store, and I kind of laugh, like son of a gun. So she walks behind me, and I look at her, and she looks at me, and she just goes back to her stuff. I'm thinking, this chick doesn't even recognize me. This is so funny. So I said, so you still doing your college online? And she looks at me, she's like, excuse me? I said, of course I'm busy, that's why I'm like, the college stuff that you did before last time I spoke with you, you were doing it online on your phone. Are you still doing it on your phone? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do college on my phone, nor have I ever. I'm just like, yeah, okay, you know, just kind of laughing. And then she does this, no joke. She looks at me with the item she's going to purchase and goes like this. When I'm looking at her, you know, she goes, taking a step back, and then walks away like this. Looking at me, alright? Looking at me, walks to the other line that's this way, like this. Like, I'm not going to notice. I'm just like, what is wrong with people, man? Bakersfield, maybe she's a druggie or something, I don't know. So I'm kind of laughing because she's walking, you know, but it's just so funny. I mean, just picture it. Just the look on her face, how she just walks by. I'm not here. So anyway, I get in my car and I'm driving off, and I see her driving, and I'm just going to use this. I see her driving, or I see her while I'm driving. I'm driving, and I see her walking from that store, and she's about to enter the Christian bookstore, right? And before she enters the Christian bookstore, I see her look at me, and I got my top down, and I look over at her, and she looks at me, she goes like this, she like, opens the door, and she has a bag of stuff in her hand, and goes, like that. And that was just funny. I just couldn't help but laugh. It's like, what is wrong with you? You're so stupid. And I just wanted to share that story, because it's funny. You know what? I'm not even going to put this on my personal YouTube. I'm going to put this on the demonology one. Just so my other people, my other friends, and people who need curse breaking, just so you can watch this, just so you know that I know these Christians, I know they're crazy too. And I'm a Christian, but man, it's so annoying dealing with this stuff all the time. You know, it's always the fake Christianese ones. But that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, I'm about to make some really good bread for me and a friend in San Diego. I gotta get to the store and purchase this stuff. That's all. Be blessed. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye now.